Well, it's that time again to piss off the purists. You know, when you come out and you realistically talk about how bad a game continues to be and how they continue to drop the ball, people get mad at you for telling the truth. And I don't understand how some of these people can still act like NPCs and still act like this is all okay, because every season it's the same thing. It's the same bugs. It's the same problems. Nothing works. Maintenance is always insanely long, double what they anticipate. And, you know, I'm not the only one talking bad about the game, but somebody's got to keep it real, and somebody has to stop sugarcoating the game and acting like, oh, they're working on it. When a game comes out and it's missing features, it was delayed 2 years, it's missing features, you're 10.5 months into launch, and they're still a year out from basic features that should have been in the game, and they say, well, it could be pushed back more. Whatever. Look, so community still wants to get mad at me. Okay, we're gonna go over some things first. Look, if y'all want to sugarcoat the game and act like it's the best thing ever, go for it. If that's your life, I feel sorry for you, right? I don't know how some of these people go through life. You just let people walk all over you. They drop bug fixes and like content that lasts for 2 hours. You're like, this is the greatest thing. This is 4 months worth. Anyway, so I had somebody who used to be a viewer, and YouTube flagged their comment. So we're going to go here, and then we're going to talk about who they mentioned, a content creator, very small content creator. And then I'm going to go over there because I was like, I didn't remember the name, and then I saw it. I was like, oh yeah, I remember that guy. I think I saw it briefly months ago. But keep in mind, I haven't actually played this game since October. I spent my hard-earned money on this game. Okay, when it launched, I got scammed. Of course, I'm going to come back and see if my money's worth anything yet and see what they're doing for year 2. Of course, I'm going to react to it because somebody's got to call out their bullshit. Anyway, this was the comment. Bryson6 said Kingdom 12 would go mental. Going mental because I'm calling out the bullshit for this game. Look at the Reddit. Look at so many people are fed up with this game, right? Why don't you go back to playing your puny little above you game and mind your own fucking business, you child with a tantrum? Oh no, you're mad because I'm playing a game that is in early access that peaked at 480,000 players when your game was a full launch that only ever hit 5,000, right above 5,000, and can't even hold 100 daily. And you're mad? Like people think that I don't give a fuck. I don't care about your comments. I'm a content creator. Who the fuck cares, dude? I'm gonna speak my mind. I'm gonna tell the truth. And if you want to be scammed in life, go for it. But like, these people are still so mad, and I am fucking in their head. All right. And look, we'll go over this one real quick. Okay. Let me show you this one. Let me open in browser here. Okay. So I went to this Bryson6. I was like, I don't remember this guy. Okay. So same person just left me that comment. I like the improvement. Only Kingdom 12 really came out hating all this. I told him what I thought of him. I told him, I fucking showed him. I told him he's a fucking child throwing a tantrum. Like, these people are so mental that they're like, yeah, fuck you, Kingdom, and then they go run back to their one person, their one little content creator that still praises the game. It's like, I told him, I showed him. Like, these people are fucking retarded, dude. You can't make this up, right? And I've never interacted with Bryson6. Okay, I got nothing against him. If you like the game, dude, go for it. But some of these people are gonna have to realize, hey, we are getting scammed, and this isn't how game development should be. Okay, we're gonna go over, look at all these Reddit tabs. These are all problems with the current game with day in. Okay, but yeah, anyway, and like, this guy's like, yeah, like, the only thing I didn't like about Kingdom was he was all about the game and then turned. Okay, look, here's the deal. There was no racing games coming out. I put all my eggs into the test drive basket. It was supposed to be a new test drive. There was supposed to be all these features, seasons with ranked content. I could keep coming back to the game and keep pushing this game on my channel. I tried to grow a big following, hence why I got active in the Discord. I got in with Alex. Do you remember right before the game came out, they were like, oh yeah, it's an old beta of the game, like, it'll be better on launch, and then they didn't give out review copies, and then a game came out and it was fucking horrible. Yeah, I started seeing through all the cracks, but I was like, well, you know, as long as it works, whatever, it'll get better. I'll push the game, because the racing game scene was dead, and that's what my channel was. I've since since pivoted because all the racing games are dead, and the community acting like this, I'm fucking tired of it, right? Me playing these puny top-down ARPG games, the community's a million times better. Nobody's a dickhead, nobody's sarcastic, and like there's a lot of people in his comments that will talk shit on the game in my comments and then are in his live chat and like talking about the game, praising it. And it's like so many of these people are two-faced, and it's like I get tired of dealing with it. But anyway, you know, nobody says anything bad here, but yeah, like responding to this comment, yeah, I pushed the game because I was like, yeah, I'm gonna, and then it just got too much, and I everything was falling through the cracks. I was like, all right, fuck this game. Like, it's just not at a point where it's ever gonna work out. Okay, so yes, that's how content creation works. If a game's coming out, especially like this was the last hope for racing games, you push it, you try to build your audience, you try to get viewers. I mean, I got up to 600 live stream viewers on this game. If I didn't push and I didn't get in the Discord and I didn't make myself known, I wouldn't have got so many viewers. It's how content creation works. You put yourself out there, and then the game failed, and then I was like, fuck it, I can't defend this anymore. I tried, I gave it my best shot. Okay, but obviously I'm still the talk of the fucking town. But yeah, I mean, anyway, this goes on, and so anyway, minus all that, they kept saying, oh, like it'll be banned in a few countries. It's not that serious. 61 countries the casino is banned in. The casino is banned in countries that GTA is allowed in. Okay, it's just, you know, so there's that. So they reintroduced SARD anti-cheat. Now, before we get into this, where is it? Here. We made a season 3 meme 4 months ago. 4 months ago. Okay, they delayed this season. Okay, so I'll link this down below. 32-minute video if you want to go back and just remember how bad it was. But they reintroduced the SARD anti-cheat. Not only can people not load the game on Linux, do you remember when they released it the first time? People would go from, like, if people were in Ibiza, okay, they went to go back to Hong Kong Island and their game would crash. There's people right now that are having the same issue. They said, we disabled SARD anti-cheat. We're going to fix it and then we'll reintroduce it. Okay, and I already put my thoughts about this while we watched the year 2 reveal. And I said that it's going to be broken. I said that, you know, it's not worth it to put it back in for the 5 people that are cheating in the game. And basically, there's people stuck on Ibiza right now because they're getting the same error where they can't get back to Hong Kong Island. So people are stuck and they can't play the game. They reintroduced this. Literally, it's been, I think they disabled it before the last season. I don't know. I think they disabled it in season 2. Hard to keep up. I don't keep up with the game, okay? But it's been months, and they reintroduced it with the same problems, same game-breaking bugs, so people can't even play the game. So there's that. Again, it's not going to be longer than 6 hours, which is already a long time for maintenance. The maintenance was 10 hours. 10 hours. Are we surprised? Every time it goes over, okay? Every single time. You know? Yeah, 10 hours is not the record. People just, they're so slow in everything they do. You can read all the comments, you know, I'm not the only one, okay? I thought this was funny. This is in the Solar Pass, money time. Now, if you know, this is the first time that you have to pay for a Solar Pass. And this is obviously casino related, but it's more a slap in the face, like money time. Thanks for your money. Our game's still insanely broken, but you got to pay for the Solar Pass now. And we're going to get to it, but the Solar Passes, people are stuck on either level 1 or level 2021. Basically, they can't progress at all, or once they get to level 20, their pass doesn't get XP. They'll get money and clan reputation, but their XP doesn't gain. And if they do get XP, it resets. It's a big problem that tons of people are reporting right now. So people paid real money for this Solar Pass, and they are getting stuck and cannot progress. Now, keep in mind, also, there's an issue with their store syncing. So people that have bought these diamonds for real world money, it's not syncing. And there's somebody, I don't know if I had the post up, but basically he contacted Sony to get a refund. They were like, oh, it's on Nikon, and he hasn't gotten a response. So he paid real money and he never got those diamonds in game and is now out money and nobody's helping him. It's such a scam. If your game is still broken and it doesn't work properly, you should still be giving these passes for free. You have no business asking for real money when this game is this broken. And it just goes to show you the one thing, if you're gonna charge customers, make sure it fucking works. It has been you delayed this season. It has been 4 months, and you've been talking about a paid solar pass since before the game launch, and it doesn't work properly. Like, and people still defend this game and get mad at me for calling it out. I don't understand how, like, people love to get scammed. This is like the Nigerian prince fucking scam. All these people must fucking fall for it in their email. Oh, I'm a Nigerian prince. I need your social and your money. Oh yeah, that's so, I feel so bad for you. Here, take my money. Fucking retards. Anyway, so there's that. SARD anti-cheat. This person's steering wheel does not work anymore. Awesome. So this game crashes whenever I travel to Hong Kong Island again. This person had the same problem with SARD anti-cheat the first time. Just like last time when they added SARD on season 2. I'm trapped on Ibiza and cannot go back to Hong Kong Island. Well, no casino for me. This isn't the Black Line Dash. It's a different bug. Nope, just crashes on the loading screen while traveling. At the moment, I'm trapped on Ibiza. Just a typical move by these morons. They said they improved it, clearly haven't. As per usual, making a mess of things. Play another game for now. But, you know, I get hate. It's fucking crazy. I don't know how these people operate. Diamonds and solar pass are ridiculous and disgusting, which is what I've been saying. I've talked about it multiple times. So basically, only 8 free items over the 50 levels. Most other games do 50. And I talked about this. I don't know how much the diamonds are. I haven't booted up the game. I haven't reinstalled it, and I'm not going to. But you need 600 diamonds to buy the pass, and I'm pretty sure you have to buy 1,000 diamonds at a time. So you have, say it's $10. I don't know what it is. Say it's $10 for 1,000 diamonds. You spend $6 on that, and then you've got $4 left over that you can't use. That's a scam. You should just be able to buy the pass for how much it's worth. So yeah, so people talk about that. Traveling between islands results in a game crash. We just saw that. Only started happening after it updated. No clue why it makes it unplayable, as I can't go back to my missions on Hong Kong Island. Pretty sure it's because of SARD. You're on PC and stuck? Oh no. Yeah, it's a problem again. Like, I don't know how people keep defending this. Every time, every season, it's the same song and dance. They break more than they fix. They added 20 new missions that are stock only races. They added SARD back, and they added a slot machine with a casino. And everything's fucking broken. There's more, and people are like, oh, it's so great. I love the casino. No. PS5 stuttering. So they dialed back something like dynamic culling or something. So I was a PS5 player. PS5 is very bad. It's very bad. So people were saying, oh, it's fixed. But this guy goes, PS5 Pro, stuttering is fixed. Doesn't say anything about base PS5, which is what most people have. But game still looks like a mobile release. And I saw some footage recently of somebody playing the game like a week ago. It looks so bad. Like, when you haven't played it for a long time, you look at it, the game was stuttering. It was so bad. It doesn't look good. But like, if the gameplay is good, I can get past graphics. But graphics and gameplay suck here. But background is still popping up, which is, you know, the popping effect is horrible. Tree shadows still appear at last moment under the wheel. Water effects are still bugged and ridiculous. As expected, I don't see any reason to come back in the game right now. Yep. And keep in mind, their brand new engine that they're supposed to be doing is now just graphics optimizations. So something happened, you know, and we keep seeing from the community manager, oh, like, people keep asking, oh, that'll be in season 5. That'll be in season 5. That's 3-4 months from now. It's crazy. Like, they could have fixed the economy, but they didn't. They ruined the economy in season 3. The economy's still ruined for season 4. So you're talking about last season was 4 months. On a good day, this one will be 3 months. That's 7 months with a shit economy before they're going to fix it. Like, I've talked about it before, right? You shouldn't be waiting 3-4 months and then be like, oh yeah, we're fixing all this stuff. No, as you get it, like, as it's done, throw it in your game. It'll make more people happy. And no other game waits 3-4 months to do like hot fixes and bug fixes. It's so crazy. Anyway, buy now blank. So this is a new thing. So basically, if you don't have enough money, if you go into a dealership and you don't, I think the new the 300 plus is like 16 million. I know a lot of people were complaining about the new DB11 convertible, which is already in the game. It's just convertible. They're saying it's 4 million higher than the base, and it's got like a V8 instead of the V12. Basically, it's like $8 million. It's more than like one of the Bugattis, and it's like, why is a DB11 that expensive? That, you know, they can't get it right. Still can't sell cars. No update on when that's going to be. But basically now, if you don't have enough CR, you can't go into the car and see what colors are available, see the options. You just can't do it. You can just look at it in the dealership. You can't like set it up like you want to and go through all the options and then not be able to buy it because you don't have money. You just can't even get into it anymore. So that's a change that people are upset about. Let's see. Casino developers shitting themselves again. Just more people complaining about the casino and how it's blocked in so many countries. Do this have at least a slim chance the players won't leave until a lot of people are like, don't come back till season 8 because that's when the game should come out. And if you've seen the pictures of the houses, it looks very bad. It's very fucking bad. PS2 graphics look better for the properties they have on the map. Unbelievable. This guy goes, so after 8 months of pure disappointment, I thought, hey, let's give this game a second chance. And I'm gonna be honest, I was impressed. Fast login, 0 issues, smooth 60 FPS on PS5, so I played a bit. You know what? Let's try the longest race in the game, which, you know, you can get disconnected randomly. After 20 minutes, this is what happened. You can't defend this in any way. This is completely ridiculous and also sad because I really had, for a short time, really fun with this game. But when you still have to be afraid of getting messages like this in the middle of a race after 9 months, it's been 10.5 months, there was really something wrong with your servers. And it only peaked at 1100 on Steam yesterday. And it's back down to like 300 already. The fact that you are still getting disconnected from their servers, and like when you get disconnected mid-race, you don't get any rewards, you don't get your money, you don't get XP, you don't get anything. 10.5 months. And they're not really going to do anything with the servers until season 7 when they put that race center in to help with multiplayer. But like, this is unacceptable. This should have been fixed a long time ago, and they should have made it a priority. So it's crazy that they only get a handful of people region locked, no crossplay, and you still get disconnected from their servers when they're not even under load. Not even 1,000 players is not enough to where you should get disconnected. So, you know, there you go. Some rims are still missing. I was told they were going to fix this because this person made a post a few weeks ago about there's some wheels missing. But it seems they forgot about it. I have some rims on certain cars that I can no longer find in the list of own rims. How unfortunate. So they've put rims on cars and they go to put them on their other cars and they're just completely missing. This person reported this and was told that it would be fixed by the community manager and that they'll be back. Guess what's not there? Just another fucking problem. Oh, brother, what the fuck? Purchase history, 600, right? And then they go in. It don't load. Okay. They don't have their credits. Buy solar pass. I don't know why this one's not loading. But basically it shows that they don't have the diamonds. So I said, screw it. Only $8 CAD. Then the fuckers take all 600 diamonds and won't give me my solar pass. I've renewed licenses. I deleted the game and re-downloaded it. What a fucking clown show of a game. So this person spent real world money. And I saw a video of somebody. It took them 4 minutes and their diamonds didn't sync from the store into the game. And they were screwed. They spent real money and they couldn't go buy their solar pass because it wouldn't sync. It's such a scam. Yep, give me your region platform and I'll send it to support. This is what you get for spending money on microtransactions, TBH. They didn't test this feature yet. Pay now, but get it in season 5. See, like, people understand. People are fucking clowning on the game because this is how it is. But you still have people defending it. Like, this is crazy. It's crazy that you're charging people money and you couldn't even make sure it works properly. So they finally did the passionate and dedicated thing the devs keep talking about and are asking money for this dog shit season pass thing. Really never had a problem like this with tdusc before. Server issues, that are all these things people complain about launch. I had issues, but ever since season 1 launch, I've had no issues. You always get the person that's what's fine. Like, you're telling me you've never had one issue? You're a liar. What do you get with these diamonds? Nothing. So that's a scam. Hold on, let's start this over.
going on? Why are there no characters?
So this is
inside?
AR12 talking about the casino. Let's see what he's got to say.
Can you not test drive like the exclusive car? There's no activity going on. Why are there no characters inside of the casino saying, hey, you got to the casino, hey, let's do some races and do this and do that, and or hey, why don't we go and do a high stakes like pink slip race because it's the gambling update, you know? Like, it's almost like the developers heard when everybody was saying, hey, we really need the casino in TDU Solar Crown. It was a big part of TDU 2. Could you please add the casino? And then they added the casino and then forgot to put anything in it. It feels a bit like a wasteland, if you ask me. I don't know.
There it is. And like, if you didn't keep up with the news, you don't know that you can't cash out your casino. Everybody calls them chips. I worked in casino. They're called checks. CHEQUES. Checks. All right. But most people call them chips. Casino chips. It's wrong. Checks. Look it up. Anyway, so yeah, if you didn't keep up with the news, there's only one slot machine, and mid-season update 2 months from now, 8 weeks, you can cash out your casino checks. Cachinto checks. Anyway, look, yeah. So anyway, you guys remember this? You remember when season 3 came out? It was this a LaFerrari, and it had the bug that the Superfast had, where it had like quadruple horsepower, and I made fun of it because it's like, you nerfed the Superfast, and then we're gonna introduce a new game that had the same fucking problem. How do you do that, right? And then the windows, right? Ready? The window goes down into the fucking car door. Look at it. So obviously that was an issue. So now this isn't the one. Somebody posted a video of it happening, but basically the back window is still up. So basically there's another problem with the windows, and somebody's like, this was in the season 4 teaser and the bug was present even there. And it's like, who's doing the quality assurance? Like, how do they not catch this? So LaFerrari, when it dropped, had the problem with the windows. Now the new DB11 has a problem with the windows not going down. So, you know, it's like they added what? One new car and like 4 reskins, and they can't even get it right. This is funny. Loading screen music will continue to play after loading while doing events. Super annoying. Hopefully it gets taken care of. Had this happen, just restart the game. And that's what, like, all these people that are like love the game, just restart the game. You shouldn't have to restart and relog your game every 5 minutes to play it. Like, these people think this is normal, and I just feel so bad for them that they can't see through the bullshit. But yeah, imagine you get into a race and the loading screen music still plays the whole time during the race. How do you not catch that? Why is the TDU casino banned in Australia, but not the GTA casino? This guy didn't get the memo. You can't cash out your checks? No. Mid-season update. Sorry. You can just press a button at a slot machine like a grandma. So this is the Solar Pass issue. This is a fun one. Solar Pass stuck at level 21. Is anybody else stuck at level 21 after claiming the VIP Solar Pass? I paid real money for it. It keeps resetting when I'm doing events or getting Solar Pass XP. Sad face. I'm going to look into this for everyone who has issues. And that's just a bunch of people. Same here, same here, same here. All these people paid real money and cannot progress their Solar Pass. It's already a grind as it is. So basically they're sitting there and they can't get to the final car to unlock it. They can't get the Storado, the Lamborghini Stiletto fucking off-road car. Same here. Can't even level from level 1 to level 2. It keeps resetting me. Hold on, sorry, not related. We're gonna get to it gets better. We got a few left. We saved the best for last, okay? Not related to Solar Pass being stuck. Guess I dodged the ball. I want to mention this. Decided to do the okay, I don't know what this says. The chase, yeah, I've seen this. A lot of people are saying the chase camera is lower to the ground, and this person says when you're driving the Range Rover, you literally can't see at all. Let's see. Chase camera view. Yeah, they're asking to be able to change the chase camera view, which makes sense because the Range Rover was already hard to see over. And like I said, I saw another post complaining about this. So a lot of people are saying the chase camera seems lower. So that's fun. And then this part, annoying music also gets stuck when doing races, not the radio, the transition music. Yep. They set the music to 0 and it still goes, playing on PC. Too annoying. I'm having to do the races and deliveries on mute to be able to not go crazy with the repetitive music. It's just, it's so, I don't know, it's just every season it gets worse and worse. And then they're like, okay, we'll fix it in season 7. It's crazy. But anyway, there's that. This is a fun one. This is a fun one, okay? So they did an update to traffic. They were supposed to make the traffic behave better, and multiple people are reporting that the traffic is driving on the wrong side of the road consistently. Look at this. Ready? Hong Kong Island, you're supposed to drive on the wrong side of the road, right? You're supposed to drive on the left side. Look at these cars coming straight at you. Okay, there's one. He's like, what the fuck? Why are you on the wrong side of the road? Look at this. Another one coming up. Wrong side. Oh, that one just cut over into the wrong side of the road. Look at that. Multiple people are reporting. Yeah, they are swerving the opposite traffic and are doing GTA things since the update. Yeah, I noticed they learned from Rockstar. On the highway, they now change lanes all of a sudden without indicators. Old bug. Nikon, this isn't GTA Online. I saw the same yesterday and thought I was tripping. This isn't supposed to happen as you are in Hong Kong Island. This reminds me of Need for Speed Unbound traffic. At least they fixed an issue where traffic would change lane abruptly. No, somebody's still reporting it. I got the Bugatti 300 Plus mission the first time I logged into the update, and I crashed on an oncoming traffic car in the first turn. I couldn't figure out what was wrong. Now I remember they were on the wrong side. So they did something to the traffic to fix the traffic behavior, and they made it worse. Shocker. Game is broke. We got 3 more, boys. We're almost done. Game is broken. Returning to the game after a long break. This person's just, you know, going. I start my race. My solar progress is reset from level 20 and 0 experience points. Another person. Upgrading car, brakes, races, lobby. I have to quit game and re-enter to access race. Shit called SART is crashing my client on launch and changes my game video settings. For example, game launches in window mode, but it still says full screen in settings. Last season I did not have any of these problems. Now it's unplayable. It's just, you know. And then another solar pass, not going any further. And then just talk about the casino. Wait, really? We waited since launch for the casino and it's just hitting the same button on the slot sheet? Biggest embarrassment ever. So the houses will just sit there and do nothing. Yeah. And if you saw the screenshots, they're bad. Let me pull them up because they're disgusting. So this is one of the housing examples on the map. I mean, just look how bad the textures look. They put a little kids playhouse out there. I mean, it looks... Who wouldn't want their backyard to look like that? It just looks very, very bad. Very bad. Let me bring up the other one here. Look at this one. Literally use the same copy paste from all the high rises. Like, it's the same thing on all 3 windows. It just looks very bad. Like, who puts these pop-up tents in their backyard? It just looks horrible. It's anyway. That's it. It's another shit show. And you still got people defending, oh, good things take time. I believe in them. They're going to make this game so great. It's been almost a year and they still delay maintenance. They still make more bugs than content, and they give you promises of things in the future. I mean, look at my year 2 review. I'll link it in the description. It's more, we don't know when it's coming. It could miss full release. It could be delayed again. We don't know. Come back. It's just a bunch of bullshit over and over again. Anyway, there we go. I mainly made this because, you know, people get mad and it's fucking hilarious. Anyway, you know the drill. Subscribe, come back. See you on the next one.